Then the programs that are very, very successful, and let me point to the Mexican American Studies program, which statistically shows that there's improvement for students and is narrowing the gap of disparity, are ousted from the program, from the district. It doesn't make sense.
Right. I think the irony of them allowing bad programs to stay in place but eliminating ones that work is kind of a higher level of sin and problem than, allowing bad stuff to exist is just indifference. Consciously getting rid of stuff that works is calculated contempt.
What is very sad for me is to recognize the fact that TUSD did not utilize its desegregation order to defend the Mexican American Studies program. As a federal court order, there is superiority over the state law that was created to dismantle, let's be clear, to dismantle Mexican American Studies.
The federal thing had bumping rights over the...
Absolutely, it had. It is sad, and I use the word sad a lot because many of us are angry in the community, but underneath anger, there is always, always sadness. And I think that if the larger population recognized that what the Latino community is experiencing right now is sadness, yes, we get angry. Yes, we get disgusted. Yes, we get frustrated. But beneath all of that, there is real sadness that our district is time and time and time again not doing what's right for Latino kids, and it's not doing, therefore, what is right for all kids.
All kids, right.
I know from a selfish perspective of being a parent, and you talked about, being a teacher and having your curriculum ripped from under you halfway through the year. I mean, my goal was to see a gray-haired Curtis Acosta teaching my son at some point.
Yeah, and I think, and I get really emotional when I talk about the teachers because I don't think the community understands what's happened to the kids or to the teachers in terms of having their curriculum ripped from under them, not being respected, in having done the best work that they've been able to do, and then statistically having verification that what they have done has been solid, academically solid. They should be getting nominations for Teachers of the Year. They should be being honored before the school board, not minimized.
Minimized? Demonized. The general population has had these teachers described to them as almost child abusers who were propagandizing and manipulating children for dark political ulterior ends. I mean, that's really dark spin. Really, really bad stuff. We know
exactly where it comes from, too.
Yes.
We've seen it before.
Right.
The people have been recognized. I mean, Curtis Acosta was just received has been consistently received Teacher of the Year awards.
But by his employer.
Right.
By the people that he is serving. Instead of acknowledging these teachers and their director and the history of how this whole thing developed, they have been minimized. And in so doing, the community has been minimized. And in so doing, the kids have been minimized. And I've been so proud of how the students have stood up for themselves and said,
absolutely,
this is not going to happen.
Absolutely.